Oh, did it die? Yeah, I heard it on the... Should have kicked back in just now. That's weird.
Now I'm watching a commercial for The Witcher on your stream instead.
Did it reset my time? It did. That's annoying. The command uptime?
I don't know what you're doing now.
Woofire has been streaming for 31 seconds. That's incorrect. It's an extra 3 hours on top of that. Yeah, I don't know. Something must have glitched. OBS must have glitched. I heard Windows making noises, so let's take a look. It made some sounds earlier too, though, so I don't know why. Did it switch it back to Mario Kart also? It looks like it did? No. Fresh?
It says Tears of the Kingdom
This Tears.
still on your...
Okay.
Yeah. Can't
Weird.
cast it, though. I'm having trouble casting it. I can watch it. I have it on my laptop. But you totally confused my Google Chromecast.
It's like, what is going on right now? Yeah, I don't know what happened, because I also don't have any I heard the... Oh, maybe it's here. OBS disconnected, reconnecting. That's what happened. Why, though? I'll never know. It's okay. Oh well. I guess we'll just have to keep playing this game for another hour and a half. No, probably not that long. I'm still on Central Time. I'm still on Central Time.
Let's not go too late. Yeah.
I pose.
So we can finish this up early so I can play Zelda.
That's what we need to do. You gotta beat this temple so that I can beat this temple.
Well, as long as you're not approaching it, I'm okay. Some of us don't mind that you're stuck in the forest for an hour and a half.
You're like slowly sneaking toward the temple. I don't need to do this. I could just go down there and get more muddle butt, I suppose. Here, I want to. Get me 2 muddle butt. Seek my brethren. Josha wants me to go find Koga. Totally optional. Don't need to do that. Hey! There's Muzu here. Hey, Muzu. King Sidon and Queen Yona. Inquiry into the geoglyphs. I got something to say. I know everything about the geoglyphs already. Linky. Yep. All of these things connect to Princess Zelda somehow. You need to hurry to the remaining region.
Hurry, hurry.
What other village? Lurelin. I have something to say about Lurelin. Talk to Atmos. Okay, I'll talk to Atmos, but... I should also just tell you that I've already saved Lurelin.
But since the last blood moon?
Oh no! They've all returned. I'm glad that didn't hurt. Growlins? You have a mission for me?
No.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I have a mission to turn in, because I killed a Hinox for him. I hunted something. Hinox. You know, I never fought a I think in this game I've never fought one of those sandworm things.
Molduga?
Molduga. I don't think I fought a Molduga at all. And I'm never going back to the Gerudo Desert.
I I defeated one. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was fun. I enjoyed it. Good
It's
fight.
still fun, yeah.
Guess who I used a lot of?
Right, yeah. Ooh, a reward for my valor. It's money. That's what I do it for. Do it for the cash. Let's see. Hazes, Taurens, and Flaxel. I don't think I've seen Tauren squad at all. North side of Death Mountain in Eldon. I've been up there.
I think they'll help out too. Like, you help them out.
Mm-hmm.
You do their thing, and then when the time comes later, they're gonna hold up the moon for you.
I mean, I assume, like, that's the, well, I don't know. Like, in the last game, it was the temples, right?
Mm-hmm.
You unlock all the beasts, and then they defeat parts of Ganon for you, right? So I wonder, yeah. I hope so, because that's a nice way to tie them into stuff. It makes the world feel more... It makes the side quest feel more important, right? More like you're affecting the world with them. How about big monsters? Akala. Molduga. East Barrens. Okay. I've killed many stone taluses, but not the one that you were looking for, apparently. Atmos, tell me about Lurelin. It's various peoples? Yeah, I know all this. I'm just trying to tell him that I saved Lurelin. That's all I want to tell him. It's a wonderful getaway destination. End statement. Okay, he didn't say anything about it. Okay. What does the newspaper say? Beautiful city of water floods with joy at new kings rise. What else we got? Nothing I haven't read already. That's it? That's all he says? I finished the newspaper. There were no more stories to write.
I only read it for the comics anyway.
It's just Ziggy. Remember Ziggy? I don't. Alright. Apparently Haz's crew is still in South Hyrule Field. What the heck are all these Zoras doing? Apparently I've talked to all of you already.
They're all from Zora's Domain, so...
Oh, I haven't talked to these two before. But I've talked to Resco and Chapello. Capello. What's your name? Ty. Okay. What's your name? Pinoa. I had never left Zora's Domain before this. Neat. I mean, this is pretty cool, right? That stuff. Gaddison? This, I like that this place changes. All right, that's pretty cool. This is Terrytown, right?
Just with more people, yeah.
No. Not everyone's named Sun.
And the focus is a little unclear.
Oh yeah, also true.
Just a place everyone comes together to reveal all the wells they found on the way here.
Oh, I should talk to the well lady.
That's all this game is for everyone else, too.
I found all these wells and all these bubble gems. Please eat them, Kilton. Colton. A new well. Neat. She's been here forever, so I hope she never leaves. Yep. I have maybe 2 more for you. 5. Okay. How does she have all this money? 18 left to find. Well, that's neat.
I also say, yeah, the number of wells you have left to find is the real progress meter on the game, telling you how far you are into the game.
Because it tells you where you've been. Right?
And 18 seems like a lot still, considering there were only, how many?
Or like
40
50,
some?
right?
50?
50-ish. I remember at one point I had over 40 left, I think. I could get the last tower. That's over there. Yeah, let's go for it. That feels like
What
progress.
tower is that?
The Central Hyrule Tower. I don't know if that's what's actually called. My game froze. There we go. Loading a zone, it froze. It's the one. Yep.
I ran into an issue earlier when I was playing, where I was following. No, I was following a cart with a guy that sells stuff, right, on the road.
Yeah.
And then I passed him, and then I ran into him again, like 2 seconds later.
Weird.
Yeah, it was very weird. And then I looked back, and he was not where he was when I passed him. He had just warped ahead of me somehow.
Yeah, just a loading zone issue, maybe. Like you hit a barrier of some kind and it turned into... And he's just like, nah. That's neat.
Question mark?
Wait, where did you guys come from? They come out of the smoke? Oz is here. I wonder if
block them too, right? So they couldn't even play.
they all stopped, yeah. That was a very nice. Again, the sneak and then sneak with my 82 sword here was really nice. That was 160 some damage right in one shot with pretty minimal effort. And all it cost me was my temporary hearts. Yeah, use the gloom sword. So. You guys take care of this guy, will ya? Thank you. We did it.
Hi.
When we came back, the Blood Moon brought them back. I did notice that a lot.
Oh.
Yeah? It's not the one, though.
Oh. Oh.
Ah, money. Okay. You insulted me, but you paid me, so I guess that's fair. Where are you guys going next? Going to Fort Hateno again. So, okay, so these two just bounce back and forth, I guess?
I believe that's what they do. Yep.
All right, that's fine. Don't they ever
That's why
feel
they
like they're
call it
tests?
an adventure. I don't know. I still don't know.
It feels a little pointless, right? Like, what's the point here, guys? You're just gonna have to do this forever?
Uh-huh. And they ask, and how many Korok seeds have you found? You don't think that's pointless?
All right, fair point. let's not split hairs here. But also a lot of Korok seeds. Okay,
Not enough.
I'm really
Not
good.
enough, Hans.
I'm really good at it. Okay, I get neat stuff when I use them. Okay, when I get them. Okay. Listen, Hans, I don't go to your house and tell you what to think. So this is a hobby. Everyone's allowed to have hobbies.
Joke's on you, Link. I don't have a house.
It got burned down in a fire.
Pirates.
Pirates of Lurelin. Yeah, it is interesting. Like, now I have enough hearts that, unless I really go attack something awful, right? Or really don't pay attention, which I guess almost happened earlier. I did lose a fairy already. I won't die right away. Like, so, like, I'm pretty insulated from that, from being yoinked, right?
You'll still come across shrines though, where they take everything away from you. So
Yeah, that's true.
those were my most recent deaths. Was one of those.
Oh, that almost killed me. I don't really want to unpause now.
I'm not sure what is an explosive.
I think he's just powerful. He's just a powerful guy. I think that was just a regular arrow. Fire? No, I don't know. I think that was just a regular arrow. He just sucks. He's just a guy that sucks. The fire arrow, sure, but that wasn't what hit me.
Let's steal his bow then.
I'm not doing enough damage.
It was kind of nice to go back to the Gerudo and I picked up some more Gibdo bones.
Yep. Just because it gives you a nice amount of health, or that nice boost of damage that you could do. They're great for arrows. Like, I think that's been my favorite thing to use them with right now. Just because you're gonna lose them anyway in one hit, so might as well triple it. I don't know if that's actually tripling the damage to it though. Oh, they're all spiky down here. That's unexpected.
You can burn it.
I can.
Nice.
Yeah. Ow, he shot me in the back, you butt. I'm lightning you to the ground. There, I started a fire.
I don't think I've fought a silver moblin yet. I've avoided them.
I don't think I've killed one yet. I've gotten a silver moblin horn from killing something else. Or like it died near me or something like that. Let's get rid of these. Oh, this is not climbable. That's also something to learn.
You can ascend.
I know. It did take me a second, but also I remembered.
I mean, it's a big difference from the last game when you could not do that. And
Yeah.
these things were not always easy to get onto because of that. No obvious place to climb up.
There it is. Ooh. This is so cheap. It's great. I love it. Yeah, the silver moblin horn is ridiculous. It's like a full, like, curly snail shell. What is this bow? Royal bow. It's just a regular royal bow. I have one of those. That's what I've been doing to people? Oh, here's the thing. That's how they get up and down. Umber. Neat. I'm gonna miss this gloom sword when I don't have it anymore. The gloom
You can just
sword.
fight another. Where? How do we get that? Ganon? The Phantom
Ganons.
Ganon?
Yeah.
Or whatever it's called. Yeah. I'm sure if you fight him again, right, you can. That's just the thing he drops.
Yeah. I mean, it's a... He drops other stuff, too. But I think I've seen 3 different things that he's dropped. A gloom sword is the one I've gotten most frequently. The gloom... He always drops a bow also, right? And then... So the gloom sword I've gotten most often. And then I've got a gloom... Some sort of club. I don't remember what the name of it now was. Gloom Smasher? Gloom... I don't have the name of it anymore because I put her heart on it. But then I think I've also gotten one other thing. Maybe not. Maybe just those 2 things. Like physical weapons. Let's see. Gloom Club. Gloom Club. Welcome to the Gloom Club. We're very sad. But together. Is what's his face gonna be here? Hino? What's his name?
Yeah, why not? Hino. No, he's the one we save all the time. Hino?
Yeah. So this is like a fort here, though.
Oh, I thought it was one of the guys that has to fix the tower.
Oh, he would be a son. Alfred Tennyson. Albert Tennyson? What's his name? Lord Tennyson. Lord Byron.
Oh, Jesus, Goblin.
He tries.
Hit him. You're not even gonna hit him.
No, I didn't have to. I've got
I
friends
know.
for that.
That's what I'm saying.
I got friends for that now. Somebody's sleeping up there. Oh, they're awake now. Oh, now he's sleeping. Black Moblin. Maybe blue. This is Blue Moblin. Sneak strike, please. I didn't actually get the sneak strike prompt, so I don't really know how that works. I don't use fangs for anything, I realize.
Fangs.
So Moblin fangs there, Bokoblin teeth, I guess they are. I never use them. I've been collecting them, but I never use them.
I think I use horns when I make elixirs.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't made too many elixirs yet either. Whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm glad that wasn't me.
I've been here. Okay, now that I remember that. Just remember that.
It's a fun setup. Look at him run. Hey guys, what's up? hit him. And it wasn't for lack of trying. I was trying to hit him. Oh, I don't like how close I am to these barrels. I did like that, though. That was nice. Hyrule Field of Sky. Oh boy. Can I just open it? Nope. Oh, maybe I can. Just leave. Fine, I'll kill them. I'll do a murder.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I built this place and then they took over, and I didn't get a chance to do that last one thing.
Uh-oh. That was close. Take care of them.
I've already forgotten the names of things.
Yeah.
Mudblood is terrible.
Mudblood. Mudblood's bad.
Filthy mudblood.
Great slur. Good slur. Sounds gross. Feels bad to say, right? Like it's a good slur. As far as made-up slurs go.
J.K. Rowling's mind, much worse than that.
I kind of, I don't know if it was a joke or an observation, because, you know, sometimes they're the same things. Oh boy, wasn't paying attention. I made a joke once that was like, the best thing that J.K. Rowling's ever invented was the word muggle. Like, the word muggle is just so good outside of the context of Harry Potter even. Like, it's just so good. Again, a derogatory phrase, right? And I should do a better bow. And, like, one that means, like, somebody that's an outsider, right? Like, it's so good.
Then she also came up with the word squib, which is stupid.
Yeah, squib's not a great word. She just using the word squib, like that's just what that means. Oh, that does not hit? Maybe they hit, but they didn't crit. How's my puff doing? Needs a little time. Ow, he hit me. Puff. I'm stealing the apples out of his basket. That's great. That's funny. I wasn't sure, like, I didn't get the sneak strike button. All I got was the take button. I'm like, okay, take something. Spiked iron ball hammer. No, Pino's not here. No cages.
He'll come along, though, I bet.
Eventually, when we had to come back
away.
here. Yeah. Let's cook some meat. Since we got this fire and also seriously injured. Meat? It's too far for meat. Oh, there's the meat. Meat, please. Let's do it one more time. Make me hungry for meat. Took the raw one. Damn it. Damn it, I took another raw one. So bad at this.
You have to wait till they cook.
I'm hungry now.
They're not going to be burned prime steaks. You wait
think-
too long.
They burn, right? Don't they burn
They
eventually?
burn,
Yeah.
They burn out, but yeah.
Yeah, they just disappear, right? I just need to wait like an extra 2 seconds. I'm just afraid that the time in between is enough. It's not, right? If I just... After they all cook, there's still plenty of time. But I just feel like that if I don't eat them now, then who will? Ariel won't do it.
Nope.
Cook meat, Ariel.
Can't. I'm too busy blowing my nose.
Blow your nose, Ariel.
I can't.
Nose.
Poor Ariel. Well, that was cool
Nose.
and dangerous.
Don't do that. Why would you do that?
I just thought something cool would happen. Very unnecessarily risky. But we learned something valuable there. I got nothing out of it. I got a roasted bass.
You would have gotten a regular bass if you just knocked them.
Yeah, probably.
thing.
Yeah. All right, let's open this tower. Last tower. Last tower in the game. Last time we'll see a tower light up.
Get a cutscene congratulating you.
Here's where
Activating
Ganondorf
all the
is.
towers.
You won the game.
Zelda comes down.
Yeah.
That's all I've been waiting for.
You found all my towers. Link. Thank you.
Link. Hero of Towers.
I was just gonna say Hero of Towers is so stupid. What a terrible title.
Link will return.
I just noted my little tassels look like exclamation points. Surface map complete. Exclamation point. Sky map complete. That's 2/3 of the maps.
Yeah,
The last one is
check out
just
those
as
depths.
easy. It is interesting
I'm
how
kinda
much more
surprised.
difficult that is. Yeah?
Yeah, totally different. And to the same point that I'm kind of surprised that they just give you the sky map at the same time as the world map.
I was thinking that too. And from the beginning, I was thinking that. Like, this seems too easy. Suspiciously easy. Now, can I get back to the starting island from here, or is it still too high? I think it's still too high. Even from this tower. I don't think I can make it up there. Again, looking for a way to the starting island without warping, right? I haven't found a way yet. Yeah, but now I have the map for the Great Plateau. Finally, that's the thing I was saving for last. So. Mount Hylia. All these caves.
Look at all those chasms.
Yeah, there's a lot of chasms here too. Here's one I haven't unlocked yet. And another one. I have unlocked that one. I don't think I went down there though, so I don't know what's... there's nothing underneath. I've been to the bottom side of that without knowing there was a chasm above. The Forest of Spirits.
So I can't see your stream because that would be spoiler. That would be
Yes.
spoilers, obviously.
That's fair. Yep.
But Yeah, obviously.
Obviously.
But does Link appear taller now that you have perspective of him?
No,
That's a
significantly
restart.
shorter. Significantly
Not too
shorter.
bad.
That's just
Again, I think it's just everyone else is just very tall.
in
How does he
Hyrule.
compare against? How does he compare against the guy who holds the signs up?
Oh, that's a good question. Addison?
Sure, that's his name. Sure. He's
I
like the
think
same size as Zelda,
I
right?
think
Or is he
Addison's
smaller?
taller. Yeah, I think he's the same size as Zelda. I think that's correct. They're almost the same
Okay.
height. But I
Yeah.
think Addison is taller.
Yeah.
He's a shorty
He
guy.
just looks
He's
that
a-
way. 'Cause the signs are tall. The signs are tall.
I mean,
That's
the
what
Tines are very tall. Yes. I mean, we all just have to come to terms with the fact that Link is a short king.
I don't know.
We stand a short king.
I guess my thing is like the mountains that are really tall.
Mm-hmm.
It only takes him like, I don't know, like on a really tall mountain. If you climb it from the bottom,
Yeah, it's like
maybe
1.5 stamina
2.
wheels.
Exactly. Like it's just not. My point is like, if I were to climb Mount Everest,
No,
it would take way more than 1.5 stamina.
it would take
like lots.
it would take a couple Sherpas a lot of time to lift my
Exactly.
body up to the top.
To drag my body
Yeah.
to the top. Oh my god! It would
Take
take
a
a
picture of
long
it and then drag it back down. Yeah. You know, like one does. Like one does
Yeah.
when one goes to Everest.
What? You expect me to use my own legs? What are we?
How
what are we
dare
talking
you?
about?
How dare you?
So that's all I'm saying is that I feel like, well, the first thing I'm saying is that me and Link are the same person, and the second is
And he's
if
not that
he's
short.
so
He's not that short.
if he's so short, then how come those mountains are so tall? That's all I'm saying. Like, doesn't make sense when you think about it. Doesn't make sense.
Right, yeah. No, I gotcha. You're not dealing with some psychological issues around height.
Here's the other.
That's for sure. I hear you. Yeah. You're definitely not projecting an insecurity of your own onto a video game character
Oh,
that you identify closely with.
What's the opposite of a short king? A tall boy?
A tall boy. No, I think you drink a tall boy.
Yeah, you do. You do drink a tall boy. That's what they
Yeah.
say.
I don't know what the
Anyways,
opposite
that's
of a
a
short
tall-
king is. That's a good question.
I think it's tall boy. I'm going tall peasant. Tall
Short,
peasant.
tall
Fine.
peasant.
Yeah.
Tall beggar. Tall Bachman.
So I'm trying to think of a way to quantify like okay.
Okay.
Link likes apples. There are lots of apples in Hyrule.
Yeah.
Right?
I just bought the last apple.
If apples are pretty standard in size. Those are all Red Delicious apples, basically, right? They don't say that.
Except for the golden ones.
Oh, except for the golden ones. Those are
Red gold. That's where they make the red gold ketchup out of. That's why they don't taste very good. It's because they're apples.
Golden. Is it golden?
Golden delicious.
Is that
Golden delicious. Yeah, and it's not really
Yeah.
golden, right? It's still red.
It's not. It's not.
It's a misnomer.
Yeah. Anyways, my point is, if you were to take a stack of apples,
Stack.
or let me rephrase that. If you were to stack apples on top of each other,
Okay.
let me ask this: can you? I don't know what the word is. Not fuse. What do
Yeah.
you do? What do you do when you're? Is it fuse? That's not the right
Fuse,
one.
fuse is the word. Yeah. That's the verb.
No, well, fuse is the thing when you attach it to. Like,
Oh,
your weapon.
when you ultra hand stuff, I don't know what that word is. Yeah.
Okay.
Attach.
so
I think
when
it's
you
just
squish-
attach.
Attach. Okay. Can you attach two apples together?
Absolutely.
Okay. So the question becomes, how many apples does it take to equal the height of Link?
Ooh, let's find that out right
Because if you do that, I feel like you can figure out his height.
now. I saw a headline earlier. I didn't click on it, but somebody had figured out Link's exact weight in apples. It's like Link weighs 17 apples.
Yeah, that doesn't shock me. I like that.
Yeah. All right, I'm pulling out some apples.
I feel like it's not gonna take that many apples. Like 9 apples.
Now, the hard
You
part
can only fuse 15 together, right? So it can't.
Is it
if there's
15?
Anything taller than that.
we'll never know.
That's the max. That's the maximum
I
number.
thought it was
of
higher
things
than
you
that.
can-
I thought it was more than that, I should say.
Well, I feel like that guy. Remember, like I sent you that video of the big penis man.
Yeah. This is
Yeah, I think
without
that was
context.
a
I
lot.
think that's fair.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Colin
there's no
sent me
other
the video of the big penis man.
Yeah, we're not talking about Zelda anymore. That was
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
from
fire-
that was from like
fire.
day one of Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, the
Yeah.
big penis man.
yeah, he had fire coming out of his penis.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Colin sent me the video of the big penis man with fire coming out of it.
yeah,
And you say that that was more than 15. I assumed it was 15, or I thought I heard it.
it
was
might have
15.
been. It just felt like my memory of it feels like it was a lot more than 15. But
From what I remember from my own experimentation, it was like 25 connections
Okay.
you could make before it started unfusing other stuff or unconnecting other stuff. Let's see, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 apples. But like the glue also takes up as much space as an
That's
apple.
true.
So I'm going to count this as 12.
Oh, okay.
Because the glue
And so
also
it's
takes
that-
up space.
And that's the height of Link.
We're about to find out. Well,
Yeah,
that's what I've
I-
fused
I-
together so far, I should say. And I think it's
Yeah,
taller
yeah,
than
yeah,
me.
yeah.
I think that's taller than me. I need a
Okay.
platform to fuse these two to make it stand. I could do a stabilizer. I got stabilizers.
Yeah.
That's tall. That's taller than Link right now. Those, right?
Yeah, these are 12 apple heights, I would say. And I think that's taller than Link.
Okay. So let me ask this: Can you fuse the apples together so that you lose the glue? Or the only ability
no.
to do two.
No.
You
The
can't
answer is,
fuse
of course,
apples?
no. You can never fuse apples.
Of course, no. You can fuse whatever the fuck you want. The
You
game
can
is called Fuse.
the
Fuse
fuse
the
of the
Wild.
kingdom, yeah. Fuse of the wild. You can only ever fuse one thing.
Okay, yeah, fair enough. So what you need then is a very long apple, but that kind of defeats the purpose of what I'm
One
doing.
long apple, please.
But we're saying, but regardless, we're saying about 10 to 12 apples.
10 to 12
Like,
apples.
if-
I think
if you
10
remove
is a
the
fair
glue.
number.
About 10. Okay.
I mean, that's yeah. If I'm counting the glue as apple height.
Yeah, that's fair enough. And I just, I'm gonna average apple height. Is well, your classic semi-dwarf apple.
Right.
Um,
What about a Galaxy Crisp?
Oh man. Okay, hold on. Galaxy Crisp. Let's see. Cosmic Crisp.
Cosmic Crisp.
Yeah,
that's
Cosmic
right, yeah.
Crisp. I mean, I've had this before. I was thinking if Galaxy Crisp sounds like a great variation on that. Cosmic's honestly, I'm not a huge Cosmic Crisp guy myself.
I think I've only had it once and I don't remember it. So
It's okay.
I feel like something that I would have remembered.
I've been on what is it called?
Apple Tour.
No, I'm trying to think of the apples that I've been eating recently.
Oh. Red Delicious. Who says that? Nobody says
First
that.
of all, I love Red Delicious apples. I think they've been given a bad rap because there's like all these variations. It's a perfectly fine apple. I don't know what people are complaining about. It tastes like apple. What do you need? Anyways, that's not. To be fair, I never buy them ever. But I'm just saying it's a fine apple. Shoot, what is it called? It's kind of yellow red. It's a yellow red. It's a nice whatever. It doesn't matter. Cosmic Crisp apple, 7 to 9 centimeters in diameter. Right. Okay. So
In diameter, 7 to 9 inches.
we're saying like 70 centimeters.
Centimeters.
It
Yeah,
is,
that's about. I'm approximating Link's height at about 11.
That's very short.
11 apples. Yeah.
Well, okay. I'm just saying, like, if 70 centimeters
Yeah.
is 2 1/4 feet.
We stand a short Link, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
If he was 90, again, that's on the short side of the apple. Right? So if we're saying it's a 9 centimeter apple, that's 35 inches, so we're at 3 feet. That's
That's still real short.
9
Yeah.
centimeter. Yeah, that's short. That's very, very short. Yeah.
Far shorter than expected. Yeah.
Yeah, no, far. I mean, that is. He needs to get taller. I don't know. Well, and the funny thing is, like, this is adult Link.
This is adult
Like
Link.
little
Yeah.
kid Link.
This is not
Little
child
Link
Link.
he is very short. I mean, jeez.
And I've done this scientifically too, so there's no way to screw
Well,
this
okay. I mean, hold on. Let me just see. I'm just gonna actually just Google Link height.
up.
See what the
Link
internet.
height.
They're saying he's 5'2", which no, I don't believe you. This is the canonical. Well, this
That
is what
child Link?
YouTuber the Red Pirate conducted a clever study in Breath of the Wild to determine that Link is roughly 5'2". I'm just saying we just did a not clever study, and he is not 5'2".
No, we just did Apple study, and everything Apple is
It's
better.
pretty science.
Right?
I mean, that's pretty scientific. It was pretty scientific. We don't know the exact the glue in between. There's some
Right. Maybe the apples
whatever.
are big. Maybe that's what it. Oh, I got an idea. Maybe I could do this without adding glue height. Let's see. I might have a way.
So I'm just trying to see how he did this in Breath of the Wild to get 5'2". I'm just trying to figure out what he did.
He just asked Impa. Impa, how tall am I? Oh.
Link would be my height.
Yeah. Link is 5'10".
Oh.
Also, Link is your social security number, which is
No! No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, that didn't work either.
Ish.
Still adding
wanna
too
watch
much glue. Too much glue. Is there anything else that we can measure against? Because maybe the apples are just huge. Maybe these are just gigantic apples. Like if I hold an apple in my hand, it's the size. No, that looks like a normal.
Ooh.
It's a big apple, but not like a abnormally large apple. It's a hand-size apple.
Oh, wait. Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, right? I mean, now that still doesn't necessarily tell you anything because you don't know how big his hands are. But it is. It's right next-
Maybe he's just small. Yeah.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna watch this video that explains how they figured it out in Breath of the Wild, and
Okay.
we'll see if we can apply that logic here.
Because they made him like 10 feet taller in this game. They had so much cool stuff that I don't remember getting. Like a stick of butter? I mean, that's still relative to things. A mushroom? Yeah, that's a carrot. The carrot can be of varying length as well. Yeah, I don't know. Apple seems to be like the best thing to measure height. It's standardized. One standard apple. The other stuff doesn't make sense. Eggs, maybe. But, you know, again, there are multiple egg sizes you could choose. There's a fighting hole over there. I may have fought in that hole already. Maybe not yet. Oh, rockets. Perfect.
The guy used there's a Breath of the Wild memory editor.
Okay. That's already more
that
complicated
does-
than I like.
Well, I know, but it's something where like, hold on, let me see. Let me get his exact language here. 1 sec.
I want him to, like, use stuff from in-game to measure this. The way we just did with apples.
Traveling 4,500
Uh-oh.
meters. Oh, in the parasailing game, you know the thing. You know, the
Oh,
parasailing,
because it
right?
measures your distance, your actual distance.
Yeah, that takes up 4,500 memory units. So then you know that a memory unit is equivalent to 1 meter.
Okay.
And
what's the memory unit?
Again, this is like a thing. You're a computer thing. You
Yeah,
know
but
how
that's what I
memory-
mean when I say I don't. That doesn't mean anything to me.
Fine,
what
here
is-
we go.
What is a memory unit?
Let's.
What do they mean by memory unit? How does that translate to height? That's like using a parsec as a unit of distance. No, parsec is a unit of distance. It's like using a parsec as a unit of time.
It sounds like this memory editor is a thing that one can.
Yeah, you like load.
access. Yeah, for like doing things. I don't know, Zelda memory editor.
Well, I mean, it's a thing that you can use
Breath of the Wild
in a game. You
in
can
games where
look.
you can move like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fine. So, anyways, okay. So that's the first step. Is you know that a meter is a memory unit. Great.
Okay.
Okay. Let me get the next. Hold on.
1 memory unit, please. I don't know how I fell off this platform. I don't know if you were watching, Jay, but I don't know how I fell off of it, so I'm just gonna go around it.
How you fell off of it? The rockets, right?
Yeah, but like I was standing on the platform, and when you rocket with the platform, you should go with it. But I was trying to grab the other rocket. Oh, really?
You were on, yeah.
It doesn't work that way? I thought it works that way.
No, it does work that way, but that's not what you were doing.
Oh, then I'll have to review the tapes later. Because I thought I did that right, but I did not. Enemies in the sky.
Go in there. Go in there.
It's scary, though.
Bless you.
Ew. Ew.
My first Korok of the 2 weeks, of the last 2 weeks. 5.
Okay. All right. I have no idea why he was talking about the memory editor thing. I'm perplexed by this.
Sure.
But so what he does, and I don't really know what this is. Like, and maybe this is where the memory editor comes in. I don't know. He's looking at coordinates of like Link's location.
Okay.
And I don't know how one does that, but regardless.
Right. That's
So
what the
he does
memory
is he
editor is for, I'm sure.
I guess, right? Okay, so he pulls up one of these, one of the metal boxes, you know, from the old game that you move around with your magnet powers.
Okay.
The metal box is like to like the 5th decimal place, 2 meters tall. So he has that. He then measures the height of the box in pixels. He measures the height of Link with no clothes on and the radiant mask, which flattens his hair out. So he gets his pixel height, and then he uses that to calculate.
He did it with pixels.
The height to, yeah, he did it with pixels and then coordinates to confirm the size of the box.
Right.
Basically.
Okay.
And so
that's why he got 5'2".
So he got it to 5'2". 5'2". Now here's the question, I guess. If I were to take, say it's the glue problem again, I guess what we need is, instead of glue, like 1,000 apples that we can drop on top of each other.
Right. So I was trying to do that where I could like take the apples and glue them to a thing without gluing them to each other. Right. Hoping to avoid the in-between glue problem, but I might have to find something more stable to do that. It still had glue. I couldn't glue things like right next to each other. Still, is the problem.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's surprising.
I might be able to.
Yeah, I feel like you can do that on like. If you do that on like a piece of wood, you know.
So this is what I was thinking now. Yeah, please. So this is my next theory: a piece of wood, and then like one of the beams right next to it. Put that vertical, and maybe another beam, right? So that you have a narrow thing in between, like a narrow gap, an apple width gap in between 2 beams. And then we drop apples onto there, right? Without gluing them, we just drop the apples on there. And then they're standing vertically.
Oh, yeah,
right?
For sure.
Then we can ask, how is the apple standing, right?
Yeah, you might need three of those beams.
Right, to make it more, So
that you can drop them in there, and then yes, how many apples? That should work.
Yeah.
The science holds. So
when and if I ever get to the ground, I'll try that.
that's the trick. Well, the other trick is like placing those beams so that it's apple width apart, like in a triangle.
I think that's more doable than what I was trying to do. So
maybe, but that's going to be pretty tedious.
I've done such a thing before, and you only have to get it right once. So
it's true. Yeah, so that's where it's gonna be. I mean, it'll be interesting. I guess the thing is, he could be 5'2", and each apple could be
3 foot tall.
Yeah, like they could be huge apples.
Yeah,
big apples. I was thinking like 9 inches, but yeah, 3 feet. Sure. And he has really big hands. He has very big hands.
He's very big
apples.
Again, not a neurosis that you're projecting onto a video game character.
No.
You identify with. Not at all that. Also, his penis is huge.
Well, I mean, he has big hands.
He's a little guy, but with a big swinging dick.
Why he wears those tight shorts.
Yeah, that's why they call him Link, because he's a sausage man. That's terrible. I'm happy with it, but still. It's not good.
Yeah.
Jail.
Jail, straight to jail.
It's just jail.
Yeah.
We haven't played that game in a long time.
I know. I mean, we haven't had a group in a while. I mean, it's partly
Yeah.
your fault, but it was also like in the weeks prior.
It was
Also
my
your
fault.
You know why?
Oh, that's
The
true.
racism, the harassment, yeah, all the standard reasons.
I've allowed...
Those on the stream, you know what he did.
Stream knows
you know
what
what
I
he
did.
did. Don't let him get away with that.
I mean,
Um,
they have
I'll
been.
say that they had a perfectly good opportunity to play tonight, but they decided to do trivia instead.
It's true.
It's true. And I support it. If my parents weren't in town, I too might have gone to trivia
Oh.
because that sounds entertaining. But alas, my parents
Are in town.
more interesting. They're more
They're
novel
more
than trivia.
interesting. Take that, trivia.
I mean, I can go online and find a trivia question whenever I want. I cannot go online and have my parents be here whenever I want. That's not how the internet works.
Find my parents online anywhere.
I can find any parents I want.
You can't go online and have your parents appear in front of you in the way that I can go online and have a trivia appear in front of me.
Right.
It's called
yeah.
Zoom.
I can zoom my parents here.
Except, that's true, but
It's different.
I can't touch that. I
It's
can't
different
put
parents.
my hand into the.
If you can't touch your parents, they don't count.
It's true. It's true. That's
They're not
that's
real
science.
unless you're touching your parents.
There was a car. This is unrelated. I just happened to look out my window. There's a car parked in my building.
Yeah.
That was covered in like dirt,
Okay.
and it's definitely not from the smoke.
Okay. It's just dirty.
it
It's just a
also-
dirty car.
Yeah, it's just very dirty. But I walked out of my building yesterday and I saw this car covered
Yeah.
in dirt, and I'm like, oh my god, the smoke is ridiculous.
What is this fire? What has Canada done to us?
It's like they're suffocating us.
This is their war.
It's okay.
This is how Canada's
it's a
gonna
great,
win
it's
this
a great
war.
siege. It's a great siege tactic.
Yeah.
I'll give it to them. Psychological warfare. They're gonna start blasting Celine Dion while we're sleeping.
They learned from us. They learned that from the Noriega campaign. Yeah.
It works. I mean, if it didn't work, they wouldn't do it.
It's true.
That's not true. We do so much stuff that doesn't work.
I've never done anything that doesn't work. Everything I've ever done has worked. In life and in Zelda.
A 12-minute video. Why doesn't Link speak? It's like 13 seconds. I think that's a 30-second video. But 12 minutes. I guess they're going
12
through multiple
minutes.
games.
Oh, I've like made this game a little bit schizophrenic just now. I've created a control system that oh no, in both of these like
Wait. Oh, so
oh boy. That's not good.
the video starts with Link's voice has changed a lot over the years.
Okay.
And I'm like, what? They mean
Ha!
like, I think they mean like
Hiya!
yeah, they mean that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Huh? But that's not. Is that his voice?
It's a voice.
I guess it is.
Somebody got paid to voice
it's
that.
the sound effect. Yeah, it is. I guess. We pay somebody to do that.
We
To
paid
make
somebody to do that. Nintendo, or we as
Can't
Nintendo
just have a computer
citizens,
do it?
have paid somebody. Not yet. I mean, we're
As-
people are
as a
working on
consumer
that,
of-
so that they don't have to pay people anymore.
I've given them my money. I've given them my money in person in
Yeah.
Japan.
In Japan,
Japan. That's basically in person.
it's basically Nintendo. Anytime you spend money in Japan, it goes straight to Nintendo.
Yeah, I assume all of Japan. Yeah, I mean, what else do they do? Anyways, let me see what they say about not talking.
Basically, I built a toilet float. That wasn't enough. I didn't think that wouldn't have been enough. I'm trying to solve a puzzle. If only I had a Cryonis, I could do something about this. Some wings? How do I stop this? This is not something I've learned before. Do I have to lift both? That doesn't seem right. Oh, I guess I do. Interesting. Maybe? Patch, please. Well, I want you to attach. I need you to attach, please. Please? It's weird. I'm trying to do this cheaply, but it's becoming annoying. Why can't I attach there? That doesn't make any sense to me. Also, why did this water level lower? Oh, I see. Interesting. Maybe it can't attach because it's like under tension, maybe? That doesn't quite make sense either. But okay, we'll try that. Reactivate this. Pick it up. See what happens. I don't think that helped. I don't think that affected that. Yeah. So what did I do wrong? Or what can I do here? How do I block this water?
Excuse me, princess. Forgot about that.
I'm sure that's the new Zelda movie. When they make a new Zelda movie, that's what it's gonna be.
Were you the one who sent me that video of him just saying that over and over and over again?
I'm sure. That was probably been like a decade,
princess.
Almost a decade ago. Probably I sent that to you.
It's just, oh yeah, oh I mean certainly, but it's just like every, yeah, I mean I don't know how many minutes it takes up. Maybe like 6 or 7 minutes of him just saying that on like every time he said that in the 13 episodes of that show.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's his catchphrase. Because young boys need to emulate that.
Yeah.
He's a role
Anyways,
model.
So far they have not answered why he doesn't speak,
Oh.
except for them saying when he did speak, and it was hilarious.
And everyone
loves it,
yeah.
and everyone wants him to say this, and it is expecting it in this game that after you defeat, Dorf or whoever this guy is,
Well,
that you will say,
excuse me,
"Excuse
Ganon.
me, Dorf."
Dorf?
Yeah, Anyways, let's see how it progresses.
I don't know. Maybe he speaks in the future. All this for that? I don't want this. I don't want this at all. Leave it in the box. I'm gonna pick up all these fish before they die. Lots of free fish down here. Just wedge that open. That's kind of fun. Neat. Is that all there is to this island? Is that what this is?
I thought there was something better than that, but I don't remember. It's been a while.
Like, I mean, it's interesting, but it's not like it's the only. Oh, there's where I need to go. Probably there's a gotcha machine over there, but it's not very like. I don't know. Expected more out of you, island. For the amount of time I spent here. That's my fault, though. That's not the island's fault. Oh, is this the one that I took to get here? That must be. I don't need that anymore. I need to fly to there. Alright, I'll fly to there and then we can call it. Our first session back. Oh, there's another wing there. Assemble this for me, will you? I only have a 3-wing variant. I don't have a 2 or a 3-fan variant. I don't really need 3 fans. I got tons of fans. It's fine.
It's the luxury package.
So many fans. Got extra cup holders? I don't even...
They can upsell you on it, but
yeah.
a 3rd fan.
Third. You could always... You never know when you might need a 3rd fan. Here, let's go, Link. Huh? Why aren't the other 2 going yet? They don't act... Wait, what? How is that happening? Are those other 2 not glued on? None of them were glued on. That's weird. Okay, that's fine. This is fine. Up, please. Oh boy, that guy has a rocket gun.
Charles Martin, like the old Chris Pratt.
How's what?
Charles Martinet looks like what I think Chris Pratt is going to look like in like 30 years.
So I only see one picture of... I have exactly one visualization of what Charles Martinet looks like, and he's kind of wild looking.
He has white hair.
Yeah.
He's excited.
Big smile. Big smile, right?
Big smile. But he just looks like kind of like an older white guy, and like that's what Chris Pratt's gonna look like. He's like an old white guy.
I guess that's true.
30 years. Well, maybe by then, like maybe he'll be like plastic. I don't know.
Plastic white guy.
Weird, so
he'll be made of Cher.
Apparently, Charles
Oh, that's
Martinet
cool.
wanted,
You want to what?
he wanted to be Link.
Really? But Link doesn't have a voice.
Not yet. We're going to find out why.
How long is this article?
Apparently, he was 12 minutes. It's taken forever.
Oh, it's a video. They haven't found out yet? The mystery of Link's voice. Back in 1983, Nintendo was a company that no one knew about. Why are we starting here?
That's how, well, it's just a regular old Screen Rant article, man.
Yeah. The Legend of
I
Zelda.
know why Link does not have a voice.
As much as I love hour-long YouTube videos, they don't all need to be hour-long YouTube videos. They're great for when I work. They're not great for when I, like, want to learn something. Although I did just... Not just. I did watch a 3-hour video about, like, Garfield's ride. So... And I feel better for it. I feel like I'm a better person for it. This one doesn't have a shrine, huh? It's just... Oh no, I guess it's over there.
Didn't find it.
I didn't find it yet. Man, this just keeps going. This island. Alright, I will get to the shrine, and then it will tell me, go over here to go figure out the shrine. And then I will say, no, I'm going to bed. And I will do it tomorrow? Maybe? I haven't played Zelda in so long, I've forgotten how fun it is. It is fun. Colin, it took me an hour to get out of a place earlier because I refused to warp.
Nice. I mean, that tracks. You should never work.
And I never do. I've warped 4 times.
I guess.
Oh, here's the shrine.
So here's my thing. I was doing that the other day, and it's just boring.
Warping?
It was just like, I don't want to be here anymore.
Sure.
So I warped out. I don't even remember where it was. I might have been underground.
Yeah.
It's like I was underground. I was throwing lights all over the place. It was great. I loved doing it.
It's fun.
I'm like, okay, I want to do something else now, and like I don't want to spend all the time to get back up there. I'm just gonna teleport. It's gonna be
right.
fine.
Yeah. I don't have that option by choice.
No, you're out of luck. Now I will say in a future version, I did. So I hadn't played in a few days. I'm like, you know what? I could just restart and do the no deaths run.
Sure, yeah,
but
it's doable.
I haven't won yet, so like, why would I restart?
Yeah, I mean, like we're all doing some sort of varying challenge for some reason. Like Jay's doing 3 hearts or I guess 5 hearts run. I don't know about you. I don't know what you're doing. Like I mean, Lijo is the one that says that we're all crazy because what are we doing, right? We've never beaten this game before. We've never played through this game before. Yet we're already setting limitations to what we can and can't do, right?
I know.
But that's because that's fun. I think that's fun.
Yeah, I guess what I'm doing is I haven't got any towers yet.
Okay,
I've got
really?
one tower.
Okay.
Yeah.
The only one that you have to get, basically.
Well, sorry.
You don't even have to, I don't think, but
I've gotten 2 towers.
Okay.
You don't have to. But I've gotten 2 towers.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, it's not only that. I haven't left the area. I'm still just in Central Hyrule. I've never, other than underground, I've never explored beyond that.
Interesting.
And it's
I don't know what game you're playing. Yeah.
I've played like, I don't know,
150
30,
hours.
40 hours. Yeah, like just not. I play an hour every now and again.
Right.
And that's not enough time to like go out exploring. You gotta like spend a whole day and like you take a break and you have lunch and you camp somewhere and and it's a lot of effort to go out to Gerudo Land or whatever the fuck town.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, and listen, there are a lot of trees and a lot of rocks and things in Central Hyrule, and I feel comfortable there, and it's green, and it's nice, and sometimes it rains, but it's it's just a cool place, and I don't need all that fluff that happens out in the mountains. And there's some scary stuff out. I can see it in the sky. Why
Right.
is there a floating like cloud mountain thing? I
Don't
don't even
ask
know what that
questions.
is.
Don't ask questions about it.
I
If you
don't
don't
want.
ask
I don't want
questions, you'll
to
be
know that.
fine.
It's
Yeah.
just exactly.
Yeah. It'll
So
stay
yeah,
floating. I like you're playing this game like one of the normal inhabitants of Hyrule. Like that's how everybody is in this game. It's just like I'm
yeah.
not gonna go
I did
beyond like
consider.
my little bounds here, and I'm not gonna consider the existential implications of islands floating in the sky, and I'm not gonna do any hero stuff.
God,
I'm just gonna hang out, live my
nice.
life, enjoy the
I
green.
mean, I do sometimes. I'll go up in the sky, and it's literally just so that I can then go down and try to go directly back into the tower without
I've
using.
done that a couple times. Yeah.
It's fun, and I'm pretty good at it. But it's just me flying. It's nothing else. Um, I have explored every cave in Central Hyrule, so that's pretty
Okay.
exciting.
How do you know it's everyone?
But well, it's just because it's all the. I mean, there may be others, but it's all the
Mhm.
glowy things from
From
the
the tree. Yeah.
horse god. Yeah.
Yeah.
There
Satori.
could be like hidden ones or some shit. Yeah, I don't,
Yeah.
whatever. But um, I'm sure I still have shrines to do, but that
I'm
yeah,
sure. Yeah.
well, whatever. That's tedious. Um, I've gotten a decent number of Korok seeds, but they're worthless because I haven't gone anywhere, so I haven't seen the Korok guy yet.
Yep.
So
Yep. 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 That took me forever.
uh,
Also. Yep.
yeah.
I don't
I
even
did.
remember
I
where he
think
was. Oh, I do now. I remember
I,
where he was. Yeah.
I did just. I think I found the Temple of Time, or I found like I got through a wall, and then some rock told me to go to a time temple.
Okay.
And
Some rock told
I haven't
you.
gone there. I
Yeah.
think it was a rock. It might have been a pillar. It doesn't matter. It was something amorphous. It was like not. It wasn't like a guy. It was just
Interesting.
like I cleared. What did I do? I blew up some rocks,
Hmm.
which cleared some water out from some area where there were some walls or something that I couldn't climb over because they're too high probably, and
Okay.
I don't know. Then
It's
I
funny
went
because I
through.
think I know what you're talking about, but I have not done that. Like I've done the part
Yeah, I
that
was just about to say, I don't
other
think
people
we've
have
done that
told me to
yet.
go do that, and I have no idea where
Really?
that
But
is.
that's
That's
in
great.
Central
Yeah.
Hyrule.
I don't know.
Well,
It's in
this
Central.
is
I have a rough idea of where that is.
Um,
I should say. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Honestly, I
funny.
don't even know where it is. I don't know the world at all. I'm just wandering around. And
That's funny.
to be clear, I haven't actually gotten to the temple. I just
Hmm.
a rock told me to go there, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
guess I'll go there at some point. I think I haven't played in a few days now,
Mhm.
and I think when I was thinking about it a couple days ago, I thought, I might do a quest now. I haven't done any quests, um,
Sure. Yeah.
other than like the very first
Other
couple
than
because I
like,
had to.
hey, give me an apple. It's like, yeah, here's an apple.
I
It's like, okay.
quest I did was like turn the tower on, like the
Hmm.
first tower.
Sure. 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 Yeah.
Um, so I probably should do one. Like I should go and see the little person. You started a name before. I forgot
Pura.
it.
Pura.
Yeah,
I don't think she's a little
um,
person. I think you're a little person. Link's only five
oh
foot
no!
two.
Wait, isn't her a normal size now?
Purr's normal size
Or
now.
is that
Yeah, yeah. She used to, or not. Yeah,
who's
she
the
used to be the
other?
Impa.
Who's
Impa, the
who's
the
the
old
old
lady.
person? Yeah,
Yeah, Impa. Yeah,
Impa. Yeah, yeah. I gotta go hang out with Impa for a
yeah.
second.
That's Purr's sister.
Um, Whatever. They're little
They're all little.
little
They're all tiny
hat
folk.
wearing people.
Yeah,
The
hat
hat
wearing
people.
hat people. Yeah,
Um, yeah.
yeah.
Um,
I can't believe you've got 40
so
hours
I
in
guess
this game,
my
and that's
point is
all you've
like I
done.
should probably
That's
do a
great.
quest. I should probably do a quest just to like force myself out of
It's a dry
the
roll. Yeah.
comfort. You know.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Um,
Like I know like Jay went about it by saying like, "Oh, the quest all tell me to go here. I'm going over there." Right?
well, right. No, that makes perfect sense. My hesitation is like, so like when I play, this is the problem. This is the
Mhm.
only reason I'm doing it this way. When I first played Breath of the Wild,
Yep.
and by first I mean like the first three times because I kept stopping.
Sure.
The first three times I played it, I think I played like a pretty normal person.
Yeah.
Like I played like I did quests, I like wandered around, but I did all the stuff.
Yeah.
Well, then I did the last time I played it is when I did the 100%.
Yep.
And so I'm like working off of that mentality where I should do every shrine and get every Korok seed in Central Hyrule before I go
Before
anywhere
you
else. Like,
move
why
on.
wouldn't I?
Yeah.
Doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
but
The problem is
You don't know where the things
so I
are
don't
now.
know.
Yeah.
It's very hard.
You'll never know if you
I
did that
also
or
don't
not.
play.
Yeah.
I would play like, I would burn like 3 or 4 hours doing all
Hmm.
that stuff. And now I play. Now it's generally like I play until I die, and sometimes I die like in 15 minutes. And so I'm like, oh,
Sure. Yeah.
it was a good session.
Often I die or
Um,
come close to dying, like immediately after I boot up, just because I see a thing of like, oh, I should fight that, and then I
I do
realize
too.
I've forgotten how to fight things, and then I
Yeah,
die.
no.
It's like, oh, right.
Yeah. Well, I do that too because the last time I died will have been when I was fighting something, and so when I come back on, it's like, oh, I'm gonna go fight that now.
That's right.
And then I
That's
die.
funny. Like, oh, right, don't do that. Oh, well.
Um,
I'm going to end the stream here.
the really frustrating part is when you do that.
You got to say bye to the stream. You got to say bye.
I mean, it's been an honor streaming with you.
It's
on
been
the
an
stream.
honor. Yeah.
Um,
It's the only thing I look forward to is streaming Zelda.
Enjoy the ads. Enjoy the ads. There's some great ads coming up.
Great ads, yeah.
I'm just gonna guess.
Great clips.
I'm just gonna guess we're talking.
We're gonna get an ad for Great Clips.
Oh, Great Clips.
Yeah.
Sponsor from Great Clips.
Yep.
And then purple mattresses.
Yep.
And some kind of like underwear, Bomba socks.
Bomba socks.
And
Me
I
undies.
don't know what else.
Yeah, Me undies is huge.
Me
right
undies.
now.
There you go. That's the one.
Yeah.
Right now, forever.
I just bought
Since the
underwear,
advent
so
of
that's
podcast.
kind of funny. I've never bought
Did you
underwear
buy
before.
B-undies?
I did not buy I did not buy B undies. I did not buy Me undies either.
B-undies or
Yeah,
me-undies?
it's Me undies. B undies is different. B undies come with a little stinger on the
Me.
back. Yeah, and they buzz when you shake
sounds
them.
great.
So that sounds fun. Bzzz. Get your bees on. All right.
Hold on.
Bye,
I gotta
stream. Nope.
find.
We're never gonna
bye,
know.
stream.
Bye, stream.